every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, everywhere in the world, girls get cut. In the next 5 minutes, 10 African girls will have their genitals cut away completely. Against their wishes, they will be deprived of their womanhood just because some voodoo doctor decided that their desire to want to please their husbands, to want to have children is evil. And as they scream and bleed to death, they'll be sewn shut. Because every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, everywhere in the world, girls get cut. And by the time it takes me to scream, millions of women across this globe will be cut through their hearts and pierced through their souls as they wave off their men to another war, another slaughter, while they left behind with their elderly, the daughters will hop up from refugee train to refugee train, a deja vu of genocide and pain. They will wander off in the devastated wasteland of the impotent international law, unprotected, unguided, without a cloud by day or a pillar of fire by night. But hey, statistically speaking, it's all right, because every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, everywhere in the world, girls get cut. And by the time it takes me to sigh, another woman in the Arab world will die, cut to pieces by her own father, her own brother, because she was raped by her next door neighbor while doing her own laundry in the backyard of her own house. But shh, that's none of our business. So I guess it's all right if we justify our negligence, our ignorance, our impotence behind the veil of respect for cultural differences and tolerance for religious diversity. It's a necessity, you see, to close our eyes. Otherwise, we'll open up the floodgates. And by the time it takes me to breathe, 21 million women in this country will be cut off in the middle of a conversation by a man who'll say, "Be quiet, stupid woman, keep your mouth shut. Don't you know that every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, everywhere in this world, women like you get cut? So count your blessings, woman." And by the time it takes me to swallow, another single mother in the Western world will accept a pay cut, while the jerk sitting across from her will get a raise, although he does not have half of her education and her expertise and harasses her sexually every day. But hey, at least she doesn't live in one of those countries where every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, all girls get cut. By the time it takes me to stand here, to shed one tear, thousands of Eastern European and Balkan girls will disappear, their family ties cut off for good as they're kidnapped from their schoolyards and the streets of their neighborhoods to be sold into sex slavery and forced prostitution in the West, where that jerk that just got a raise will pick one up at the corner of the street, and after raping her body, her soul, her age, her dreams, won't give her what she needs to keep her pimp off her back that night. Yeah, I know. Every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, everywhere in the world, girls get cut. But how come no one notices? Unless perchance that girl happens to be my next door neighbor, who lately, not even the turtlenecks and the long sleeves can hide the cuts on her arms, the dents on the hips, till the scream of the siren shreds the air of the night into 1,000 hot pieces that shatter like a broken mirror on her bathroom floor behind the door, her body broken. Like a frail story unheard of in all the dialects of pain that flow out of the veins of Eden, a citadel of silence, her 90-pound body carried out in a plastic bag. Shh. And as the ambulance drives off, I hear a boy down the hall say, "Well, she's a cutter. She deserved what she got." Is that right? Don't you know that every day, every hour, every minute, every split second, everywhere in the world, girls get cut? How come no one notices until she slices herself and sends out a cry for help to join all those voices that every day, every hour, every minute, every split second crowd the streets of heaven? Thank you. Thank you.